Hello guys, LifeHackster here. A few weeks ago, I posted in the community page a snapshot when I saw that Walmart has these Roku cameras that looks very similar and actually identical to the Wyze cams. I just have to get one to check it out. Well, today we will see how similar it is to the Wyze Cam V3 and if there are any differences hardware and software wise. We'll do a quick unboxing, set it up and compare it with the Wyze Cam V3 and see if the Roku cams will be a better choice for you instead of the Wyze cams. Also browsing at Wyze's forum, this is supposedly a partnership deal between Roku and Wyze for Roku to rebrand Wyze's cameras. As to features, it has the same features as the Wyze Cam V3, and I will link my review video on that one down below if you haven't seen it yet. Inside the box, we have a quick start guide, mounting screws and anchors. We have the power adapter, Roku brand, 5 volts 1 amp, and same flat micro USB cable. It also comes with the double-sided mounting tape and metal disc. And the camera itself is the same as the Wyze Cam V3, just with Roku branding. And the speaker grill is different because the V3 has this W-designed speaker holes. The camera lens and the specs of this camera is the same as the Wyze Cam V3. Same microSD card slot and setup button. Now side by side with the Wyze Cam V3, the front looks the same. The only difference design-wise are the speaker holes. Roku should have just put an R in here. Let's set this up. By the way, you cannot add a Roku camera to the Wyze app and vice versa. Download, sign up, and log into the Roku app. Insert a microSD card on the bottom of the camera. And I'll tell you more about this later on the video, so keep on watching. Plug in the camera, open up the app, and click the plus sign on the upper left corner. Add device. And you probably notice if you are a Wyze user, the app looks very familiar. Just purple themed. Just follow the app's instructions to set up the camera. Then there's the same subscription option like the Wyze cams, and you will get a 14-day trial. Per device, the Wyze is cheaper because Roku starts at $4 a month per camera. And for unlimited cameras though, both have the same $100 a year. Let's take a look at the settings in the app, and I will also show in a small window the settings of the Wyze Cam V3 so you can compare. When you open up the app, it will show a small snapshot from the camera and there is a on and off switch here. Click on the snapshot and it will load up the live view. In here you can listen in, record the live view, start two-way talk, take a snapshot, and in more, on and off motion tagging, album, time-lapse, manually activate the siren, or turn off the camera. You can change the resolution of the live view, HD, SD, 360p. In the gear icon, there will be the camera settings. We have detection settings, which is the same as the V3, and also has motion zones. We have event recordings, where you will have smart detection if you're subscribed to their plan. You will have AI detection. Same thing with the notifications. The Roku even has the smoke and carbon monoxide detection notifications like the Wyze. And on the advanced settings, we have the microSD card. And also it can record 24/7. Night vision options, which it is missing some control on the infrared lights compared to the Wyze. And everything else are the same. As to testing, I just installed this in my window using the Wyze window mount. Video quality is the same as the Wyze Cam V3, and I'll just show you a bit of daytime quality overlooking through my glass window. And at night, with infrared off and my porch lights on, video quality is the same with the Wyze Cam V3. Notification performance, same as the Wyze Cam. We are going to check the motion alert notification speed of the Roku camera, and we will compare this to the Wyze Cam V3. And I'm on my LTE connection and it is 1231. Let's check it out. Both of them are in my window. There you go. Almost the same in both, so both of them will have a snapshot preview, and same thing with the Roku. Cool. This is the audio quality coming out from the Roku SE camera. This is the audio quality coming out from the Roku SE camera. This is the audio quality coming out from the Wyze Cam V3. This is the audio quality coming out from the Wyze Cam V3. Because both cameras and software are almost identical, its performance is more or less also the same. The first day I hooked up the Roku though with the firmware updated, I have issues with their AI. It seems like their vehicle detection was not dialed in. I was getting a lot of false alerts and it gets triggered by shadows in my wall. I also noticed that I barely get person notifications. I do get the recordings though, and I had experienced this before with other brands during the first day that I had set it up. And on the second day, it is now performing better. And it detects and notifies just like the Wyze Cam. Now, there's a big difference between these two cameras, and that is Roku removed the playback button, which is if you want to view the recorded footage from your microSD card. By the way, the video clips on the Events tab on both the Wyze Cam V3 and the Roku are recordings that are uploaded to the cloud and not on the SD card. Roku copied almost everything in the settings of the Wyze Cam V3, but it didn't include the playback button. So if you want to view your recordings on the microSD card, you have to remove it from the camera and watch it in your computer. And this makes this camera almost unusable if you don't subscribe to their cloud recordings. Roku has a trick up its sleeve though, because if you have the Roku player or Roku TV, you can stream your cameras in your TV. Plus, if you have the Roku doorbell, you will get a notification on your TV when somebody presses the doorbell. I only have one camera, but it seems like it will only stream one camera at a time. So what do you think, guys? First off, this camera is more crippled than the Wyze Cam V3 when you don't subscribe to their cloud recordings. The only thing that this camera can do that Wyze can't is streaming in the Roku app. And I'm not sure if it will time out, but I tested it for more than an hour and it didn't. Anyways, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.